Hi, it's Jan Spence, your Chief Encouragement Officer, back with Moving the Chains. Will luck help you reach your goals? So happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. I grew up in Savannah, Georgia, one of the largest and biggest favorite celebrations of St. Patrick's Day. When I grew up there as a child, we actually had the day off. We went to the parade, we saw dogs and people dyed green. The river was dyed green. And of course, my favorite part of the St. Patrick's Day parade was the Shriners when the Grand Master would come through with his big old belly and that giant ruby. It was the favorite thing we couldn't wait to see as children. So now let's talk about how that affects your goal setting. So as we end this first quarter, as we near the end, I want to ask you to go back and review those goals that you set at the beginning of the year and ask yourself three important questions. Number one, did these align with my core values? What is most important to you? For me, one of my core values is using my ability to communicate to large and small groups, to encourage them to be cheerleaders, to connect on a more personal level with their prospects and their employees, their volunteers. Maybe it's as a leader and leading yourself first. Maybe it's just being a colleague and rallying the troops and increasing morale. So number one, what are your core values and are your goals tied to that? Number two, what is your strategy? So what is your strategy to get to that goal? So I always say take baby steps. Now this doesn't mean not to shoot for the stars, but let's shoot for the moon, but let's climb on the little stars on the way to the moon. Taking those baby steps, those little things that will propel you to reach that big moon in your mind. So what are those little things that you can do on a daily, weekly, monthly basis? Are you measuring them to make sure that you are taking action? And then thirdly, are you focused? I have a good friend of mine, speaker friend, her name is Neen James, and she famously said, and these are her words, if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. So as you become distracted during the day and find yourselves not focusing on the baby steps that will take you to the moon, ask yourself, is this a hell yes or is this a hell no? And stay focused so that we don't get distracted on the things that will take you to your next level in your business. I hope that at the end of this year, you'll reflect on this day, St. Patrick's Day 2025, and you'll say, you know what? I started focusing on the small steps, on stepping on the stars to reach to the moon. Have a great St. Patrick's Day. Oh, and don't forget, you gotta go get your shamrock shake. It's a tradition. Good stuff. Keep making forward progress.